Welcome to Lesson 20, Rituals of Recoding. By now, you have seen that your signal to life is more than just what you say. It is the combination of your thoughts, emotions, and nervous system patterns. Today, we give that work a body. Insight alone is often not enough to change a life. You can have a deep realization in meditation and still find yourself repeating old habits a week later. Ritual is the bridge between your conscious decision and your embodied habits. In our previous lessons, we've named the old stories and chosen new truths. Today, we turn that insight into ritual so your system understands. Something real has changed. Ritual is simply awareness in motion. Our objectives today: understand ritual as a tool for neuroplasticity, learn to work with the 4 classical elements to release and anchor energy, and develop micro-rituals to keep your signal coherent in daily life. When you take an inner shift and express it through a physical act, you send a strong message to your subconscious. You are saying, this is not just a passing thought, this matters enough to mark in space and time. Ritual creates sacred time, a moment outside ordinary clock time where deeper patterns can be rewritten. It moves you into a liminal space where you are no longer who you were, but not yet who you are becoming. There is a quantum angle to this. Ritual focuses not only your mind, but your senses. You feel the paper, see the flame, and hear your voice. All of that sensory attention pulls energy out of scattered habits and concentrates it on a new pattern. Inner work can stir up big emotions. A ritual provides a beginning, a middle, and an end. It gives you a container so you don't feel like you are drowning in an endless ocean of unprocessed material. You know when you have done enough. Fire is the element of transformation. It destroys, but it also purifies. A powerful gesture is to write down an old script you are ready to release and watch the fibers turn into ash. You are telling your subconscious, this script is no longer in charge. When you work with fire, the key is respect. Acknowledge that part of you once needed this story for survival. Thank it, and then allow the flame to undo the material form of that story while you keep the wisdom. Water is the element of emotion, fluidity, and blessing. It is used to cleanse and initiate. You might let your shower become a ritual where you imagine old anxiety rinsing away and fresh clarity entering. You are releasing what is not yours to carry. You can simply hold your hands under running water and quietly say, I wash off this old fear, I return to myself. This tells the field, let my emotions be held in light. It's a physical vote for your new signal. Air is the element of breath, word, and intention. Every time you speak a vow out loud or use your breath consciously, you are recoding your system. The out-breath carries away tension, the spoken phrase plants a new seed. As Tara Brach guides us, try phrases like, may I be kind to this, spoken softly with the exhale. When you combine words and breath intentionally, your nervous system picks up the signal and starts to settle into a new frequency. Earth represents structure, the body, and the home. If you only do inner work and never let it touch your environment, your surroundings will echo the old story. Simple acts like moving furniture or burying a release script in soil anchor your intention. Indigenous wisdom keepers speak of the land as a partner in healing. When you place a stone on your desk as a symbol of your vow, you are including the living world in your transformation. You are saying, I am willing to bring my whole being into this change. Once you have released the old, you must consciously speak new vows to life. A vow is not a rigid promise for perfection. It is a declaration of orientation. It tells your system, this is the way I am choosing to walk now, even if I wobble. Words carry meaning, sound, and emotional charge all at once. In many traditions, creation itself begins with a word. Letters and sounds are the building blocks of reality. Language shapes your experience from the inside out. The difference between saying I am a mess and a part of me feels overwhelmed is energetic. One collapses your identity into a problem. The other opens up space for curiosity and compassion. Your vow identifies the direction of your becoming. You might create a vow like, from this moment forward, I am learning to stay with myself. I will no longer throw my own heart out of the circle to keep the peace. You feel the vibrations of those words in your throat and chest. Joe Dispenza emphasizes that words are not enough. They must be paired with genuine feeling. When you speak your vow, let courage, tenderness, or determination rise. The field doesn't respond to performances of perfection. It responds to sincerity. Repeated vows become grooves in your consciousness, building spiritual muscle. You begin to hear your own voice in moments of stress. I will not abandon myself. The vow starts to live in you as an internal compass. Your body must experience the new pattern. After speaking a vow, spend a few minutes breathing gently into your heart. Imagine your words settling there as warmth or light. With each in-breath, you receive the new pattern. With each out-breath, you release old tension. This practice teaches your body to associate your heart center with safety and support rather than only with stress. You are training your nervous system to hold a new frequency of presence. A ritual does not have to be still. You might create a short walk where you consciously step into your future self with each stride. Let your posture, facial expression, and gait reflect the new identity you are becoming. Every step is a vote for the new signal. In his walking meditations, Joe Dispenza encourages walking as if you are already there. You aren't defined by the past anymore. Your nervous system learns through repetition that this new way of moving is real and safe. Your environment also acts as a silent ritual. Small gestures of care, like placing a flower by your bed or clearing a dedicated space for meditation, signal to your psyche that you are worth tending to. You are externalizing an inner shift. Maybe you clear a cluttered corner and make it your new signal space. Each time you sit there, your body remembers, here I tell the truth, here I release and choose again. You are interrupting the autopilot of your old life. Even very small daily rituals matter. 3 conscious breaths before opening your email, or placing your hand over your heart when you catch yourself spiraling. These micro-ceremonies keep your signal coherent and bring you back to being a conscious participant. Every time you notice your numbness, instead of judging it, you are saying, I am still here, into the fabric of reality. You are gathering scattered threads of energy back into your center. You are offering what you have to the field and asking it to multiply. Ultimately, ritual is not a chore. It is a way to change how you inhabit reality. When you treat your life as an ongoing ceremony, ordinary actions take on quiet depth. Every time you catch an old story and choose a new truth, you are performing an inner sacrament. Rituals of burning, washing, breathing, and walking give your animal body a way to participate in what your soul already knows. They mark your passage from a self organized around survival to a self organized around presence and creative power. You do not have to wait for perfect faith to begin. Some of the most powerful rituals are done with shaking hands and a wavering voice. The important thing is that you show up honestly. Admit you are terrified and burn the old script anyway. Say you feel numb and place your hands under the water anyway. Over time, these simple ceremonies recode your sense of what is possible. When you act as if the universe is responsive, your nervous system begins to relax into that worldview. The world begins to feel less random and more like a conversation. You send a signal, life answers back. Ritual does not replace practical action. If you need therapy, financial planning, or honest conversations, rituals will not do that work for you. But they strengthen the part of you that can show up for those actions as a conscious, aligned being rather than a bundle of automatic patterns. Ritual helps you remember that even when you are making phone calls or filling out forms, you are not just a victim of circumstances. You are someone who has stood at a sink or a notebook and said, I am rewriting my relationship with reality. Each gesture is a way of saying to your own heart and to the field, my signal is changing. I am no longer only the sum of my past. Every time you repeat them, the new pattern grows stronger until your life itself becomes the ritual, a living ceremony of recoding in motion. Everything begins with a simple act, noticing what hurts, giving it a name, and realizing it is something in you, not the whole of you. From that realization, everything new becomes possible. I'm honored to be on this path with you. Here is your practice. Choose one elemental ritual today. Speak your vow aloud. Use micro movements to interrupt autopilot. And remember, ritual turns your insight into your lived reality. In our final lesson, we'll bring everything together in the Integrated Alchemist, anchoring your new signal forever. I'll see you there.